Surprising film.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Much better than I was expecting. Much
Okay.
better. Yeah.
I mean, I really like both these actors. And
Jack Quaid's fucking great.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, he
And
proves
they
it in this
brought it.
film. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely proves how good he is in this film, and it's under the radar. So this one's a goodie. Um, hello, children. Hello, Baron. How are you?
Good in yourself, Mr. Popcorn.
Mhm. Excuse me. Hello, Peter Walkden. Thank you again. How are you? Tell us below at Evil Popcorn Pod. Yeah, thank you for those who have reached out as well. There was someone on Facebook and someone on YouTube. Neither of them lived in Brisbane, so they couldn't come to Cabin 13. And funny thing though is, Baron, is that they didn't engage, but one of them left they both left 6 comments on the respective platforms. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you for doing that. And also, before I forget, Melee's, however you want to say it, House of the Devil, our 1896 film,
Yes.
it was lost until 1988 in New Zealand.
Oh,
So there you go. New Zealand keeping horror alive. Yeah, quite
yeah.
literally there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was
Yeah.
the only print. Yeah, yeah, at that point. Yeah, forgot the other night, wanted to mention. What are we watching tonight? What are we talking about tonight there, Baron? Shall I say? Are you ready to go? I'm not rushing you or
I am
anything.
indeed ready to
Yeah,
go.
cool.
So we are talking about our Walkden Entertainment, Walkden Publicity provided link to a film called Neighborhood Watch,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
starring Negan from The Walking Dead and Wee Huey from The Boys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is that Negan? Is it?
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Or if you're a fan of The Watchmen, it's the comedian from Zack Snyder's The Watchmen.
that's better for me. That's better for me. I stopped watching a long time before Negan shows up on the scene there, children. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, just for context there. But the comedian's a fantastic character. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he does pull it off. Sorry, was that in the TV show or movie, did you say?
Of
For Negan, whatever the actor's called again.
yes.
For
So,
the
so
comedian, was it movie or show?
movie. Sorry.
Movie,
Yes.
movie.
So
Okay, Zack
I
Zack
was thinking
Snyder's, yeah.
Walking Dead, and then I was like, there's no movie of that. What am I do? What
Yeah,
have
no,
I
you're good. You're
slipped
good. You're
into an
good.
alternate reality? Yes. But I have a correctile dysfunction. Um,
Please.
I mentioned that the actor that played Norman Bates in the Bates Motel TV series was Nicholas Hoult. I was incorrect. It's Freddie
Okay.
Highmore.
Okay. Okay. Do you know him from something else?
Yes, Freddie Highmore I've seen in a bunch of stuff. There was a TV show on the Sci-Fi Channel called Alphas. And I
Okay.
think he's in a TV show at the moment called The Good Doctor, where he plays a kind of AU ADHD young doctor that's like a genius
Hmm.
savant.
I've heard that. I've heard about that. That's got a bit of a following. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool.
So
Nice.
yes,
Correct. I'll
apologies, I
dysfunction.
got
Yeah.
that wrong.
Yeah.
So yes, but yes, no, we're doing this movie called Neighborhood Watch,
It
which
comes out
was surprising.
October the 22nd.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll let you know what platform. I actually don't know which platform yet. Just know it's under embargo then. So thank you for the preview. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely there, Peter, as always. Do appreciate. And this one was surprising. I really liked it. Just general thoughts before the children go to bed.
Yeah, I
Um,
quite enjoyed it as well. For our Australian and sorry, our non-American children, this is spelt the American way without the U in neighborhood. So just if you're looking for it,
Good
neighborhood
point.
watch without the U, because if you put the U in, you get a short film from 2024.
Yeah, yeah. So who are our three? three main players. Well, who are our two main players again?
Well, our main players are Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Jack Quaid. They're the actors.
Hmm.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan plays Ed, who is a semi-retired, fired, pensioned campus security guard for a university. And Jack Quaid is playing Simon McNally, who
Yeah.
has significant mental issues that
Mhm.
prevent him from being in inverted commas, productive member of society.
Absolutely. Now, just quickly before I gush over Quaid's performance, Jack's
Mm.
performance in this,
Yeah.
what were your general thoughts? Sorry.
Well, okay, so going into it, I didn't watch any trailers or anything.
Oh, I was blind. Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So I was expecting maybe a bit of a buddy cop film where they're not actually cops, and
Hmm.
it's just like,
Hmm.
two bumbling guys that aren't cops
Sure.
solve some crimes.
I was expecting a kind of mid-tier kind of suspenseful drama, a bit of crime, abduction, Bumble, the unrelenting hero, not the unrelenting, sorry, the unwitting hero, you know what I mean.
Mm.
Um, your Doctor Who type.
Yeah.
There's what Quaid was going to portray, but a completely different characterization with
Yeah.
Jack,
Oh,
with
100%.
Simon here, Simon's
Yeah.
characterization by Jack Quaid, and I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Before we go deep into it, I just thought it was really good, and I thought it was a very respectful way to show it, and wonderfully portrayed by Quaid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
look, and sensitively and
Mm,
subtly played as
mm.
well.
Absolutely. That's what I meant. That's what I mean in the respect sense as well.
Mm.
It wasn't a caricature. It wasn't over the top. It wasn't trying to do Brad Pitt and 12 Monkeys or anything like that. There were certain little visual representations on the screen showing what it's like inside his head.
Yep.
I thought that was wonderfully done. It was such a simple, effective way to communicate what it's really like.
Yeah.
Um, he has I don't know what is that called, that book? The DSMV, whatever it is, that big book of medical diagnosis, yeah, that the health industry use like a Bible. Multiple personality disorder. Is it stated as such that he has that in this?
No, I think he's okay. So from the markers, it's not specified what it is exactly that he has. From context clues, he has ADHD, he's autistic, he also
Mm-hmm.
has PTSD.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's certainly clinical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
It's not in
yeah,
it's not just in his head. Even though it's
just to start with. Yeah.
even though it's just in his head, it's not just in his head.
Yeah. Yeah.
The thing that I really
And
liked about this was that they didn't treat it didn't become a superpower.
no,
So often
no.
these characters will have some sort of quirk that makes it a superpower for the purposes of the film. Throughout, this was something that was holding him back.
Yes, absolutely. That's a good point to say in 2025.
Mm.
Yeah, where it's quite often the lean, yeah, the easy lean to the superpower. Yeah, not no shade on it, but
Yeah.
it's a trope unto itself, definitely.
Yeah.
Director wise, do we know much about the director? I know he did Choke, which is based on a Chuck Palahniuk. That's the guy who wrote Fight Club. I
Yes.
haven't seen Choke though, but I've heard, yeah, that's a Chuck Palahniuk movie, if you know what I'm saying, if you know the author's style.
Yeah.
Uh, no other experience or recognition with him. What about yourself?
So it's Duncan Skiles. Uh, I first became aware of Duncan Skiles when he was named as part of the RoboCop remake from 2014. And when I say RoboCop remake, I don't mean a studio one. I mean where individual directors took scenes from RoboCop, filmed their own version, and then the film was edited together.
I was wondering if you knew about that movie because I did see that on IMDb there, the JPEG. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Worth a watch
It's
if you're into RoboCop.
it's jarring because of the rapid change of directorial styles throughout, but it
Sure.
is fascinating.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Do you know about the one that if you type in a certain link, a certain URL, you come up, I think that's what it is, you come up with a reimagining of RoboCop that's, let's just say, adult in nature. Really silly and really over the top, leaning into male graphicness in terms of
Okay,
anatomy. Have you heard about that?
let me guess. I'm pretty good at naming these things. Is it Robocock?
No, it's not that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's like a longer sentence. It's
Oh,
like this
okay.
is my remake of RoboCop or something
Right.
like that. It's just
Okay.
something I stumbled across one day on Facebook. I went, whoops. No, that
Uh,
is, yeah. After
no,
you,
I'm not aware of it, but it doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
I digress though. I digress. Now, what was our glorified uh to the point of psychosis with our security guard? What was he, a college security guard who thought
Yep.
he was like Matlock or Jack Bauer from 24?
He was the director. He makes it very
Mm,
clear that he was the director of
yes.
guards.
Now, what was the actor's name again? Just finally.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Okay, and what was his character's name again?
Ed.
Ed. What do we think of Ed? Because I loved the pairing of the two because he's deluded.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just like a sane delusion as opposed to Simon's actual delusions he's
Yeah.
having to deal with. You know what I mean? What do you think of that?
I think it's interesting that he was also competent. Uh,
Yes.
so he competently
Yes.
picks a lock. He's able to determine when people are lying or telling the
Mm.
truth.
Mhm.
Uh, he knows when to get out of places. Like he didn't stumble through this.
Mhm.
Situations occurred to him that were out of his control, but he made his way through. It wasn't luck. It wasn't the get smart thing where I'm just going to bumble through this and survive. He wasn't Inspector Clouseau.
Do you think he was hard pressed on a little bit by life and society, even though his delusion is that he refuses to accept that the fact that he's just a security guard? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he sees himself as much more. That's fair to say.
Yes.
But do you think he was hard pressed on a little bit?
Um,
And because he is he's a like what the kids would call an unk. You know
yeah.
what I mean? He has a lot of traditional values that he refuses to let go of, though,
Yeah.
as well. So he's not the easiest person to get along with. But what I liked about this is that Simon, the mentally unwell
Yeah.
character, is not easy to get along with all the time either.
Yeah.
Yeah, they show him as a lot as well. They
Yep.
show it's very real. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
This is not
after you.
um whimsical autism with a superpower. This is
Mm,
what it looks like for a lot of people. And I've met people like Simon who make it's very difficult for them to get through life because of the challenges that are coming from within.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And Jackie Boy did such a good job showing
Oh, it's
that the
really good.
torment from within, sort of thing, and the disheveled look he brought to, because he brought to the table to begin with, and
Yeah.
just the inner torment in his eyes. Just even looking at him at IMDb here, his eyes, he's not having a good time.
No,
Yeah, this
no.
whole movie, but you root for him though, even though at times he makes a scene, social scene, a faux pas, that sort of
Yeah.
thing, in the bank, etc. But you do root for him, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I really like about this movie overall, because I've pretty much come to the end of my likes through saying this, yeah. Characterizations were great, portrayal of and the dynamics between the characters were great.
Yeah.
Portrayal of mental illness was excellent, like
Yeah.
on every level. Um, what was my third one? What was my third one? What was my third one?
While you're looking, I've got
Yeah,
the my
please.
biggest like in this was the point of connection between them of the pen, the clicking of the pen.
Hmm.
That was beautifully lampshaded and then revealed throughout, and then it came to a head, and it was a
Ah,
really nice moment.
the callbacks in this are great to
Yeah.
set up further plot development and that
Yeah.
sort of thing. And just everyday life things they're presented as initially. Yeah,
Yeah.
become so much more. Yeah, yeah, excellent. Um, the intent of the characters.
Yeah.
Especially from Simon. Remember Madam, yeah,
Yeah.
the Russian Madam, yeah,
Yes.
with the goons. Why do you give an F? Because,
Because why? Because.
just because,
Yeah.
yeah, and just almost the aggression behind that, just
Yeah.
because, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
and I love that, yeah,
Yeah.
that's punk,
Oh yeah,
kind as
100%.
fuck, kind as fuck,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Is that what do you have other likes you want to specify?
I really liked the cops in this.
Okay.
They didn't just become the propelling force behind them. They When they realized that there was actually something to this, they became an additional force with the main characters, just slightly behind them. Like when they turn up to the car graveyard and the guy's there gaffer taped to the chair, it could in a different film they'd have let him go and then they'd have still been chasing our two main characters for the murder. But no, the cop picks up the the passports and goes, "Oh, so these," and then the guy just goes quiet, and it was a
Yeah, yeah,
really
yeah,
nice moment.
yeah, yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, yeah. It was really good. Because yeah, I mean, there are violent moments in this. Yeah, horror film. No, no,
No,
but
dark,
it's
yes,
yes, yes. Sometimes to the point of being adjacent to it, because yeah, the further in they go into this, let's just say, because it's not even out yet. Just keep that in mind. Down this criminal spiral, that's where the violence comes out.
yeah,
But again, it's not willing, it's unwilling, the unwilling hero, yeah, and
yeah,
the reluctant, yeah, older, capable guy with the somewhat questionable, yeah, at first values, but buddy cop tropes do come out in this
yeah,
because he grows through his relationship with Simon, and
yeah,
as does Simon grow with the relationship through Ed.
yeah,
Yeah, I liked all that in this
yeah,
film.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Uh,
the little moment at the end with the policewoman with the detective,
mm.
um, just patting him on the shoulder and saying, "You did good."
Yeah, yeah, we've
And
got your handcuffs on you,
yeah,
but you did good. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I like
And
that.
like
It's
this, the moment
balanced.
they have that moment across between the two cars, and it's just yes, we needed nothing else. We don't need to see the trial. We don't need to see his reunion with his sister. It was a beautiful cap to this film. So I'd have
Absolutely.
to give props to Sean Farley, who's the writer, who
Thank
has
you.
only
Yeah.
written this.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, write more
Yeah.
because, yeah, the callbacks are absolutely great. What did I write down here? Uh, I mean, we'll say it now because this is what am I think talking about? This is coming out after it's released. The link backs, the clock is a what is it called?
The Rock is a
The clock.
I don't know, but he was saying the Rock is a
Thank you.
thing because he was doing the word salad.
The Rock is an island. No, the Rock is an island. The Rock is
The
a
Rock is an
non
item.
sequitur. The Rock is a non sequitur.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It
yeah. The
was really
Rock is a
good.
yeah.
That was the only moment that I
The Rock is. I've got it down here. Sorry, the Rock
yeah,
is a vessel. The Rock is a
Rock is a
vessel,
vessel.
and then
Rock
the
is a
clock
vessel.
is a Vanderton.
Yes.
And remember, he talked about he saw that the was a safe before, and
Yeah.
Ed says yes, all Vanderton clocks. It's an extra bonus feature, nifty wee feature
Yeah.
to it, bonus feature. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then there's that comes back later in the film to propel the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and milkshake. The link back from milkshake. What was the milkshake?
Uh,
The card. The
yes, the
this
card, and he
yes.
gives it to the bus driver.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
diner, and you'll
You
get a free
can
milk, and you'll get a
definitely
free
have a free milkshake.
you can definitely have a fruit milkshake. We'll leave that to you watch the film if you're just listening along. Of course, you've
Yeah.
gone to bed now, children.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
The clock
Yeah.
for me was the only moment of like a Deus ex machina or a MacGuffin that felt a little bit forced. So it was
Okay.
just coincidental that
Okay.
Ed has the clock safe and the bad guy has the clock safe on the wall at the car yard. Like
Okay.
it's the same
Yeah.
model.
I do get you. I do get you. And that they kind of relied on that rather than building up. As they went further down the criminal spiral, there was no building up of the set pieces
Yeah.
or really the hierarchy of the characters to lend itself to the bigger, grander set pieces. You know what I mean? Bigger bosses, more palatial.
Yeah.
Um, and I think but that's one of my dislikes. The mechanics of the crime drama itself didn't really go anywhere, um, except to an expected place, which was fine.
Yeah.
But there was no real kind of other kind of twists or angles to it that gave it that real grit. It was relying on the character dynamic between Simon and Ed. It doesn't bring it down hugely, but it won't rate it highly for me.
Yeah.
Um, and I think that was that the only dislike? Du- 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 du. Yeah, pretty much. Couldn't really think of anything else. What about yourself, Baron?
No, the clock was the only thing that felt out of
Mm.
place to me.
Hmm.
I mean, and no doubt, looking at it, it was exactly the same prop. They just took it from one wall and put it on the other. So they had
Yeah,
one of
sure,
that
sure,
prop.
sure, sure, sure. Yeah, I was going to say it's a budget thing as
Yeah,
well. Why they
which
didn't
is
go
fine.
grander with
Yeah,
it as well. They leaned more heavily into the characterization. But that's why this movie is way better than you expect for this type of film, this
yeah,
tier of film. You know what I mean? Basically, a suspense drama that is a character study
Hmm.
more than an expose of look what we can do. It's
Yeah,
more like look what we're capable of writing and performing. Yeah,
yeah.
not put you get what I mean. Yeah. Mm.
But yeah, no, I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed this more than I expected to.
Way more, way more. And Jack Quaid, it was Jack Quaid's performance for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the cherry on top. That is the cherry on top.
yeah.
Wanted to point out a few more things that when he was saying, "What's it like inside your head with all the
Oh, the car
voices?"
radio. Oh,
Maybe that's where I got the multiple. Yeah, that is where I got the multiple personality disorder idea
yeah,
from.
yeah,
And then yeah, he's detuning it on purpose and changing the volume in and out to the point that Ed can't stand it. This is what it's like.
yeah,
Perfect way to show it. Yeah,
yeah. And a
yeah.
really good metaphor that anyone can understand.
Anyone could understand. Yes. So right, what was the writer's name again?
Well, Sean Farley.
Hmm. Yeah, write more, please, Sean, and
Yeah,
watch this, children. I mean, and this is Jack Quaid becoming a better actor before our eyes. I've talked about before, like when they're not doing the bigger horror films, or Marvel or whatever, these actors are doing these type of films. So thank you, Walkden, for showing us, because I'm a fan of Quaid, of Jack Quaid now,
yeah,
absolutely, and getting to see these films, because this could have easily passed me by. Yeah, you
yeah.
know what I mean?
I probably wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's good to see seeing actors at their craft. That's why I'm going to rate it definitely a 3.75. It's
Okay,
not quite a 4.
okay.
If it did manage to get a bit grander with it, a bit more crime, uh, broaden the crime
Yeah.
the criminal scope to it, it would lean to a 4, but definitely a 3.75. Baron?
I come in at a 4. Yeah, the only thing that stuck out to me as a negative was just the reuse of the clock. And that's not from a budget perspective, that's just from a story perspective. The fact that the guy had the exact same model is odd to me. Like if you had two that were slightly different or different
Okay.
colors or something like
Yeah.
that, it
Okay.
wouldn't have stuck out to me as much. But it was because it was exactly the
Yeah.
same. It takes that point off.
Yeah, fair, fair. And that's an easy production design detail to
Yeah.
just quickly tweak. Yeah, yeah. So that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
But
make it
still
silver
true.
instead of gold, or make it red instead of brown, or whatever. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah. But 3.75 to a 4, you know what I
yeah,
mean? That's definitely a
satisfying.
recommendation. Yeah, very satisfying. Quite delicious even.
Yeah,
Yeah, so thank you again, Peter. Walked in
yeah,
Entertainment.
really
Check them out
appreciate it.
online on Instagram. Check us out at Instagram and Facebook. and YouTube and wherever you listen, of course. Um, Barrett, do you know what you've been watching? Like, do
What
you
have I
have it
been
up in
watching?
front of you?
I was taking your example, and I was rewatching the Halloween films.
Oh, nice. Yep.
So I'm up to Halloween 5 at the moment. I finished watching the Puppet Master films. I still have Puppet Master versus the Demonic Toys to watch, but that's
Okay.
opening
Nice.
another can of worms.
Yep. It is.
What else have I been watching? Haunted Hotel was very good. I finished that season.
Hmm.
And I know you're not a big fan of the crime procedurals, but if anyone's watching this for the crime procedural part of it, there's a really good show on TV at the moment called High Potential. It's an American show, but it's based on a French product. So it's got some slightly non-American sort of themes to it. It's very good.
Okay. Okay. Always refreshing. Is that your list?
Yeah, yeah, that's my list. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, not a lot of films of late because I've just been watching the TV shows, really, is just what I wanted to point out. What We Do in the Shadows, I've been binging the hell out of that. There's 6 seasons. I'm up to season 4, episode 5. So I've been making my way through that. And that's where you get the new Colin. That's all I'll say for those who haven't seen the new Colin.
Young Colin.
Yeah. Alice in Borderland, I said that I'd finished it off. That's where I pretty much touched on last time. I don't know if I mentioned Alejandro Jodorowsky's Dune, the documentary on the greatest movie that was never made. Did I talk about that last time?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So what I'll mention then for now is 47 meters down, because we've talked about sharks
Oh,
on this podcast before.
yeah.
Yeah, interesting. It's a good movie within the movie. Have you seen it?
No, not yet. It's on my list though.
Okay. It's a good movie within the movie. Goes for a slow burn, goes for a more arty style. I'll talk to you later whether I feel that it pulls it off or not once you've watched it, because I want to touch on
Yeah,
it
yeah.
again.
Okay.
If you like shark movies
I
and
do.
if you're a shark completionist, their children, horror is crazy. Definitely check it out. I do definitely think it's worth a watch. Yeah.
I did
So
have
I'll
one other
get,
thing.
please.
I went to see Good Boy at the cinema, the movie from
Hmm.
the movie from the perspective of the dog.
Of course.
If you are going to it expecting like a slasher or something like that, probably best not to. I won't reveal why, but it is very much in our wheelhouse. It is definitely a horror film. It is dark. It's
Oh,
horrific.
is it?
It's scary. It's
Okay.
the sound is discordant. The story is really good. Uh, I will reveal one spoiler, but only because the director revealed it very early on.
Okay.
Uh, the main dog, Indy, that is there throughout, survives the film.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
but it is probably one of the most affecting films that I've seen at the cinema in a long time.
Okay. I will ask a question. This may be the first time I ever say anything that gets me in pseudo trouble on the pod. Is this movie just made for dog fanatics?
No, no, no,
No?
no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no.
You know why I asked that with all due
Yes.
respect, yes?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, okay, so the central spine of the movie Good Boy is loss,
Okay.
and that's an umbrella term for a bunch of things that happens in the film.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Uh-huh.
it's about human connection, withdrawing, pain. Like it is a really, really well
Huh.
constructed film.
Wow, okay.
It's not a six,
Uh,
but
what
it
I
is
what are you
very well
giving it?
constructed.
What do you give it? I don't know if you said on the reaction. I'll post it up soon. Thank you for
My
doing that.
initial reaction I've had time to consider. So I think my initial reaction, I gave it a 4. It goes up to a 4.5.
Okay, okay, wow. Well, you've convinced me to watch it. It would be a theater watch, though, wouldn't
Oh,
it?
100%. This film
Yeah,
will not translate well to the small screen.
because the way it's shot, yes,
Yep.
we're talking about the yeah, the actual formal mechanics of it,
Yeah.
behooves itself to be seen at the cinema, definitely. I'm speaking of going to see stuff at the cinema. I'm going to go see Black Phone 2. I wasn't a fan of the first one. I thought about a rewatch, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't like it again. I
Okay.
just things did not connect, and I think Ethan Hawke's performance was a bit overrated.
It was a bit something,
That,
nothing.
yeah, yeah. That said, I don't know if you've been following along, but I think I posted up the interview on our Facebook page with last podcast on the left's interview with Scott Derrickson, the director. They do
Yep.
great interviews with people of good horror directors, current people. Check out the Zach Cregger one as well. It's really good. Very Freddy Krueger. Scott
Okay.
Derrickson admits to it. Yep, absolutely. Part three, Dream Warriors. Yes, yes.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Um, in the snow, dark, like all the contained fears of stranger danger he was trying to convey Derrickson in the first one
Yep.
comes across more embodied with the snatcher, grabber,
Snatcher.
snatcher, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, conveys it much more strongly. It gives Derrickson himself chills. The gore, like the kill scenes, are meant to be out of this world. In the
Okay.
snow, in the phone booth, it's in the trailer. I'm not spoiling anything that's not out there. So yeah, it's piqued my interest to go see it because they all of this, you can, as you know, they're bearing lots of boxes are being ticked for me. They're the
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger, the Stark setting, that a killer embodying fears to a point that gives you a shiver. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm keen. I'm keen. So I will be reacting to that one at the very least. Yeah.
Good.
Um, I think that's it in
Yeah.
terms of that and plugs.
Look,
Uh,
I'll go first. I will always
Please.
plug Act React Theatre, Improv Queensland. We've got a couple of shows coming up towards the end of the year that I'll be in. So just go to improvqueensland.com.au. We'll be able to buy tickets and stuff there. IFWG Publishing, and we've got Supernova coming up in just under a month here in Brisbane.
Oh,
And
it's that time of year. Yeah.
there's a big reveal that they've just put in this week. Nearly all of the cast of Zombie Plane are going to be at Supernova.
Okay.
So I'm going to see what I can finagle out of that. But yeah, no,
Excellent.
should be a lot of fun. What about you? What are your plugs?
Okay. It's October. Yes. Happy October. Happy Halloween. Also worth mentioning, well, it's very close to 100. It will be announced. Basically, the episodes that we have, I think we've got basically the two episodes we're tossing around with. One of them will land on 100. Yeah. So we're almost there after 2 years. Thank you very much. Just want to
Yes,
throw
appreciate it.
their children of popcorn and yourself there, Baron. Most podcasts don't get this far.
No.
Yeah, not at all. So yeah, that's awesome.
Woo!
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, so October, Escape Manor. There's blackout. You do all the rooms in the dark. We change the themes up, and there's roving characters in the foyer. It is lit dramatically, shall we say, to go with Halloween. It's just a far more immersive, fun time. Yes. So
Yep.
if you're in Brisbane, if you're a fan of escape rooms, or if you're a fan of Escape Manor in general, come along again, or come and see us for the first time. Certainly, that will be fun. Evil Corp. Friday, Saturday at the end. The last 2 weeks of October will be Friday and Saturday. The maze will be open. And went into the maze there, Baron, this Saturday and just did a bit of, physical theatre, embodying terror and fear, and then doing a mantra. And instead of hiding, just right in people's faces,
Good.
moving so they have to walk right past me. Terrified people was great. Good for the soul. Come
Good.
see us. I'll be in the maze.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's all. That's all. And yeah, next up, basically will be 99, then 100. follow
Yeah.
us along. You know what to do,
Yeah.
and
Push all the
we'll,
buttons, tick all those things,
yeah, we'll
ding all the
figure it out.
bells.
We'll let you know. I think we're getting better at keeping it more
Yeah,
barebaric.
it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's good. It is good. And more people are watching along. Yeah, absolutely, and listening along because of it. So yeah,
Thank you, folks.
absolutely. And yeah, see you again next year at the next 100. All right, that's it.